Hey everybody, and welcome to the Bullshit Party and happy holidays! And in this one, we're gonna be taking a close look at the new podium vehicle, which is this thing, the Western Powersurge. And if you didn't know, this is its second week on the podium, as evidenced by, well, this thing. Now, let's go out and see the actual Powersurge. And of course, I already won mine last week, well, the first one I got. So this is gonna be it, but in just a little bit we're gonna call on the second one that you just saw on the podium, and we are gonna be upgrading and modifying it. Now, as for this video, it's not so much of a review. If you want to hear my review of the Western Powersurge, I'm gonna link it right here in the top right hand side of the screen. But this video is gonna be more about just fun things to do in GTA Online while it's snowing. And of course, the Western Powersurge comes perfectly in time for that, because I don't know if you know this, but bikes for some reason don't have as much trouble with snow as cars do, for example. But for now, let's focus on the stock version of the Powersurge, which is located right over here. Now, as I said, this is not going to be a review video of the Powersurge. This is more of a just fun video. Do whatever you want at the Christmas holiday time. Now, with that, let's get to Los Santos Customs, because we still need to modify this a little bit. We are going to be leaving it stock because I already modified my original one. But yeah, we are going to be modifying this one. And since I drove the original Powersurge less than a week ago, I don't have my thoughts of the stock version of the bike. So take everything I'm telling you from the perspective I'm coming from, which is I've driven this bike a lot over the last week or so. Because, well, it's no surprise, and it's no secret that I love the snow atmosphere in GTA Online, and I just love how Rockstar decided to do this. And I'm really excited, by the way, to see what GTA 6 has to offer in terms of holidays, and especially for Christmas, and how they're gonna handle snow in Miami. That's gonna be weird. But anywho, back to GTA Online and the Powersurge. As you can see, it has something that I didn't mention in my original video, I don't think, is that it has this weird problem when you try to do a wheelie. It starts like bouncing up and down, and the problem is even bigger if you've modified the vehicle. So yeah, just keep that in mind. This one is not the best vehicle if you want to do wheelies. And as obvious, the Powersurge is a motorcycle, in case you couldn't tell. It costs $1.6 million new, in case you're wondering, and you can sell it for $12,000, as you just saw. Now, we're not going to be modifying the performance of the vehicle, because I already did one on my original one, and I don't feel like spending $50,000, $60,000 more dollars. We are, however, going to be modifying the visuals, so we're going to be changing the color of it. And, well, actually, we're going to be changing the color. And for that, of course, I posted a poll a couple of days ago asking you guys, the viewers, the trusted viewers of the Bullshit Party, what color do you want me to make the vehicle in the video you're watching right now. And for this week, you guys suggested to make it black. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing, of course, after removing the stupid livery that basically made it impossible to select a primary color. Now, let's go with black, matte, of course. Let's see what secondary colors we can choose from. And I gotta say, this one is really interesting. See, this doesn't look like midnight purple. And as you'll see in just a second, when we go down to the chameleon colors, yeah, those, that's kind of a ripoff. Right? This is sort of a bug in the game. Even though you select the chameleon color that costs $50,000, you're getting black. So, yeah, that's money well spent if you weren't paying attention to the exact color you're getting on the vehicle. Anywho, beggars can't be choosers. Now, let's change the rims of the bike, because as you see, it's kind of lacking on the customization department. Even though it's a fairly new vehicle, it was released 2 years ago as of the making of this video right now. And yeah, let's just choose a different rim so we can at least color it appropriately. Of course, we have the Bullshit Party emblem on the side of the gas tank, or in this case, the electric battery power tank, or whatever it's called, because this is an electric vehicle, in case you couldn't tell. If the exhaust or the lack of exhaust wasn't a hint enough, also the lack of sound. Anyway, back to the video. We are going to be going with these rims, and I do want to make it a little bit stealthier. Even though I like the tire design, I'm going to be keeping it stock because I want everything to be matching the primary paint color, which is black. Now, with that, let's go out. Now, here we are. It's still snowing. It's still beautiful in GTA Online. I just love the snow. I literally cannot stress this enough. Now, as said before, and as I keep repeating in the video, there is a problem with this bike in terms of how it does wheelies. It starts bouncing up and down, and even though this was kind of my fault, the fault that I just experienced, you'll see in a little bit the bouncing I'm talking about. And if you have the Powersurge, I do encourage you to test it out yourself. Now, as you can see, it also bounces from curbs and just small imperfections in the road, which is something that I haven't really noticed with a lot of other bikes. For example, my favorite bike in the game is the Cheetah because it's an all-wheel drive bike. Basically, both wheels are driving forces, so it's very stable, it's very good in terms of acceleration, and let's face it, it's probably the coolest bike Rockstar is ever gonna put into GT Online just by how cool it looks. But as you see, look at the rear tire, it just bounces up and down, it's very unstable, and it almost has this scraping noise when it's doing it. It's like incredibly weird. And of course, the star of the video is gonna be the snow, because this is the one thing that we don't have in a week and 1 day from now, so enjoy it while it lasts, just like I am. By the way, the Powersurge is a decent off-road vehicle, even though you might not think that. Although, why you don't think that, I don't know. Probably because I'm driving it, or riding it in this case. Anywho, it is a fantastic off-road vehicle if you know what you're doing. Okay, that was kind of rude. Interesting. Okay, back on the road, I guess. And of course, we're gonna be ending the video with, guess what? Off-roading with this electric bike, the Powersurge. So, the off-roading capabilities are surprisingly good for what it is. A rear-driven motorbike that's electric. So the torque is gonna be no problem. The conditions are gonna be a problem because it is very slippery, even though the bikes in GT Online doesn't appear to have any control or any loss of control on the road if it's snowing. Yeah, it's very noticeable here on the grass and on the dirt and just on the hillsides. So yeah, very noticeable, but still a lot of fun. So once again, I do encourage you, please, if you don't like the update for this week, you think it sucks, you don't want to make money in GT Online, just have fun with the snow. I promise you, you're not gonna regret it. It's awesome. It's beautiful when you see everything covered in snow. It's beautiful at night when you see the light glistening from everything, and all around, it's, once again, I cannot stress this enough, it's an awesome time to be playing GT Online. As for the video, we're basically gonna be ending on that note. Please play GT Online this week. You're not gonna regret it. I promise you, the snow is just fantastic. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Let me know what your favorite part of GT Online has been this 2024, so the last year. Mine, aside from the snow, is seeing what vehicles Rockstar will put in the game. Not the vehicles themselves, but having the anticipation and excitement to see what cars, motorcycles, and planes we are gonna have in the game. Of course, everything is downhill from the announcement onward, but that's modern Rockstar for you. Anywho, once again, thanks so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one, which is gonna be the last one for 2024. And now to see if this bike is amphibious or not, and oh, that was so close. So close. And of course, we need a helmet for that. Yeah, that's GTA logic for you right there. I think my house is fairly close from here, so I think I can walk. I mean, how difficult can that be? Oh.